I know that so many people have got an issue with the way I am and how I treat them. And I'm going to try and solve that right now. And for the people that do have an issue, I need your help in solving it. But don't worry, you barely have to do anything at all. Now, the person that I was talking about in my video this morning before I went live, they came in to my live. Now, they hadn't seen the video, and I knew that just by certain things they were saying. So I said to them, if you go and check the video out, you have been mentioned. Now, after seeing the video, they came back and went into my YouTube live. And then I noticed that they had the same profile picture and name as TikTok. Now, they already knew, but I reiterated the fact that there was already a little bit of trust there because of the profile picture, the name, and how they accepted the way I was, and they had content, quite a lot of content, and they were who they said they were and did what they said they did. So there was already quite a lot of trust there, and there was even more trust when I found out they had the same profile picture and name in both channels. And then we had a long talk after that. Now, there was that much trust after everything that had went on. I followed them on TikTok. And once I followed them, then I started seeing their content. And their content's quite good, actually. It might be something that I'll continue watching. Anytime it comes up, I won't be skipping it straight away, put it that way. Now, all they had to do was have the same profile picture and same name in YouTube and TikTok. But all they really had to do was have a profile picture and a name and content on TikTok, because that's where the trust came from. And once there's trust there, although yeah, they did overstep the mark a little bit and they accepted what I said to them about it, but I checked out their profile anyway, and there was already trust there. The fact that they had the same profile picture and same name in their YouTube channel, that was just a bonus. But all it took was a profile picture and a name. That was it. Now, if anybody out there has got an issue with the way that I am or the way I treat them, the only thing you need to do to solve that issue is have a name and a profile picture. You don't really have to have content, but also don't ask any pointless, stupid, boring questions, because that's something that person didn't do. I had an issue with one of the things they said, but it wasn't because it was pointless, stupid or boring. It was just my negative overthinking. But other than that, we had a long conversation before that because they were good, genuine, honest questions about certain things that were going on, and they all led on from each other. It wasn't as if I was in an interview or on a date. So how long have you been game for? So what's your level? It wasn't any of that crap, you know what I mean? So if you just hold off from all the pointless, stupid, boring questions and have the same, and have a profile picture and a name, the sky's the limit, because that guy is now a real person. And even if he comes on TikTok or YouTube, it doesn't matter now. I'm still going to talk to him, and I'll still talk to him about a lot more things than I would have did at first. Just because he had a profile picture and a name. Now, if you're not willing to have a name and a profile picture when you come into my live, but you still have an issue with the way I treat you, well, that's your problem, not mine. You're the one that needs to do something about it, because by all accounts, you're the one that wants me in your life in some way. I don't need or want you, but I'll welcome you if there's a bit of trust there. So now you know how to fix the issue. So what am I going to be playing tonight? Well, in a minute when I go live, I'm going to be sitting right there in my seat, playing Sniper Elite. Low and slow, a little bit boring at times, but I'm going to enjoy it. Whether you watch it or not, well, that's neither here nor there.